This old couple used to follow us around. They were Billy and Millie, and they were perverts, but they could do no wrong. They would watch us play basketball, and their knees would clap together for us. And for us, it sounded like everyone in Madison Square Garden was on their feet, clapping together. They weren't just turned on by us, they were amazed. We were throwing balls and standing straight and jumping and blowing their minds, and the blowing didn't stop there, old-ass motherfuckers. They made us feel immortal. I can't close my eyes without seeing them, but back in the day, I couldn't open my eyes without seeing them. None of us could. They had to hire someone to stop old Billy and Millie from walking into the school after us. Of course, they hired Billy and Millie's son, which was silly, and he let him in one day when it was chilly. Their knees got to clapping, his heart got to snapping, and no one could blame him because old Billy and Millie could do no wrong. But of course they did. They got my electrician's son. Then their son got fired, and the electrician fired up the electric chair for the old-ass motherfuckers, and that was that. Billy got strapped in, and Millie sat in his lap in a satin gown that Billy bought her on her 23rd birthday. Even though cash was tighter than a boy and there was a war going on in Germany. He was silly in love, old Billy, even then. And when old Billy got old, and he got sat in that cold chair, and the electrician glared at him and old Millie, a glaring truth was staring them all in the face and mouth, and that is this. Silly old Billy and Millie were together, and they couldn't have been happier if the electrician's son had been there sat stacked on top of them. Of course, that kid probably couldn't have sat anywhere, but that's how I pictured it when I first heard what happened to old Billy and Millie and my electrician's youngest son. Still is. I can't close my eyes without seeing him.